What's up, guys? Welcome back to Field Series Review. Today, we're going head-to-head between the Sitka Coral Lightweight Hoodie and the Sitka Merino 120 Hoodie. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going head-to-head between the Sitka Coral Lightweight Hoodie and the new Sitka 120 Merino Hoodie. So before we jump into the video, go down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Head over to TikTok, give us a follow. Head over to Instagram, give us a follow. Lots of stuff coming up on both those social media outlets. All right, so the big thing for 2023 or for the fall of 2023 is Sitka's pushing their new Merino line. What's different than the old Merino line? Well, Sitka's pushing this armor spun. And basically, it's make the merino wool, which is a natural material, make it more durable, make it hold its shape a little bit better. Give it that mobility, but let it come back and hold its shape a little bit. I have some of their older merino pieces, and I have some merino pieces for some other brands. And over time, it does lose its shape a little bit, its elasticity, and just doesn't become quite appealing. So the armor spun, I'm assuming, is going to help with that. It's going to make it more durable and make you want to use it more. So before we jump in, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. The Sitka Merino 120 Hoodie as a merino piece, merino wool piece from Sitka. It's a 120 gram merino piece. It's going to come in 5 different camo patterns, 2 different hunting solids, and it's going to rock it at $160. It is going to come with a face mask, and it is going to come with thumb loops, and it's going to weigh about 8 ounces. Its counterpart is the synthetic Coral Lightweight Hoodie. And by synthetic, I mean polyester with some elastic. It is also going to come in 5 pieces of 5 camo patterns and 3 hunting solid patterns. It's also going to have a face mask, thumb loops, breast pocket, deep zip, chest zip, just like the merino. And it's going to come in at about 6.5 ounces. So it's a tad bit lighter weight-wise, but the merino actually feels a little bit cooler. Both of them help with your odor control, so there's no big difference there. And yeah, so the debate is which one's right for me. Now, I don't work for Sitka. I didn't really dive into a ton of research on the history of merino wool and give you this big long spiel. I will just give you my opinion from my usage. I have used merino bottoms for a while, and I have used applications where I've gone merino bottoms and then I've gone synthetic bottoms in cold weather. And I'm going to give my opinion on that. And I have used, in the recent heat wave that we had, I've used this Merino 120 hoodie outside along with the lightweight hoodie, and I'll be able to give you my opinions there. So starting off, using these guys in warm weather, using these guys as a solo next to skin piece with nothing over it, warm weather whitetail, warm weather big game, late season turkeys in warm weather. Which one are you rocking? I like the merino as a solo piece in warm weather. If I'm having to wear long sleeves in warm weather, I am going to go with the merino. It is a little bit cooler to me. It flexes a little bit more. It breathes a little bit better. If I'm using it solo as a next to skin piece with nothing over top of it in warm weather, it fits a little bit, I wouldn't say loose, but it breathes a little bit more. It just feels cooler. It feels that natural fiber that it just feels very silky, like a smooth silk t-shirt. The armor spun helps it keep its shape, but in warm weather, I like the merino. Now, core heavyweight's not bad either. It's actually an ounce lighter, but it doesn't breathe quite as well. It does, the mobility is not quite there. I mean, it stretches some, but not like this guy. So if we're going head to head solely as an outer piece in warm weather, probably going to have to give the nod to the merino. All right, guys. So we talked about using these pieces head to head in warm weather. Which one am I going with? Like early season whitetail, early season big game, late season turkey. It's solely as an outer piece. I'm probably going to go with the merino. But because we're using Sitka and it's a system and the buck doesn't stop there, we also have to put these guys head to head in situations where we're layering on top of them. Where this is our next to skin piece, and then we're putting a heavyweight zip on top, and then maybe an ambient jacket, and then maybe a Stratus or a Jetstream or a shell on top to lock everything in. Which one am I going with? In those applications, I am going to reach for my synthetic every time. If it's strictly next to skin and I'm only worried about wicking away moisture because I have more things, especially duck hunting, especially deer hunting, when we're all walking to the stand, I'm putting a set up, I'm putting out decoys, I'm brushing the blinds, I've had better luck with the synthetic or the polyester line than I have the merino. Now, I have not used that with the new merino, the armor spun merino. So when you get down to this is the 120, they have the 220 or the 230, and then like 320 or 330, which is basically core lightweight, core midweight, core heavyweight. So I haven't used the heavier ones in colder temperatures, but I've used a basic lightweight bottom, merino bottom from Sitka, in their old designs, next to skin with gradient pants, Dakota pants on top of it. And I'm just gonna tell you, I like the synthetic better in that application. I just do. I don't think you're going to go wrong with the merino, but in cold weather applications where this is next to skin, I'm layering on the top. My personal opinion is the synthetic. All right, guys, so which one's right for you? Unfortunately, only you know that. I know you probably tuned into this hoping I was going to give you the key to say this is what you need to do, but it really is split down the middle. I don't think you're going to go wrong with either one. I will tell you that in warm weather, I like the merino. In cold weather, I like the synthetic. It's just my personal opinion. You're going to have yours. I will give you one little heads up, and I'm going to zoom in and let you see these pieces next to each other because they do look a little different when you put them side by side. The merino, because it's a natural fibers, it doesn't hold the print as well. It looks a little faded. So I don't think that's going to matter. You're not going to miss that big buck because your merino wool's a little faded. But if you're one of those guys that really cares about how it looks together, how the pattern pops or the pattern stays vibrant, you're going to see that the synthetic's going to stay just a little bit better. One last thing, they both have masks and they both have hoods. I prefer the hood on the core lightweight, the synthetic, a little bit better. Just the shape of it or the design of it, I just prefer it a little bit better. It's not as restrictive in my opinion, but like I said, you're not going to go wrong really with either. Now guys, I'm going to give you a little close-up comparison of the core lightweight right over here and the merino right over here. So you can see the core lightweight is going to be a little bit darker. This pattern is going to be a little bit darker because of the polyester. It's going to be a little bit lighter over here on the merino side, depending on which one you like. I prefer the darker a little bit, but it really is not going to make any big difference. You're going to see the thumb loop difference right here. You're going to have this cut thumb loop. It's going to be cut into the material, whereas you're going to have this elastic loop here for the core lightweight. Both of them are going to have their pockets. Both of them are going to have the hood. You're going to see the inside here. You see, this is more like a t-shirt feel, t-shirt look to it. And over here on the synthetic, you're going to have, I don't know if you can really see that, but it's got a little bit of a grid pattern. And I really like that for wicking away moisture. I've had a lot of success with the core lightweight. But when you hang, if you really felt these two next to each other, you would feel the difference in the materials. But just a little bit of a look-see, you're going to see the merino is going to be a little bit lighter than the core heavyweight because of the material. All right, guys, so I hope you like my rundown, my little head-to-head between the core lightweight hoodie and the Sitka Merino 120 hoodie. Both of these are great pieces. I don't think you're going to go wrong whichever direction that you go. I've given you my thoughts, and hopefully that helps you out just a little bit. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you head over to Instagram and TikTok. Give us some follows. I have a really cool giveaway coming up. I know I was going to give away a Sitka waterfowl bag, but I got something even better offered to me for me to give you guys, something that I think you're really going to enjoy. So stay tuned. I'm going to give a couple teasers And by the end of the month, we're going to give away something really, really big. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. And once again, we'll see you guys next time.